First of all, I'm a researcher in marketing, and I would say that my specialty would be a service marketing, and my real specialty, my very precise specialty would be service failure and service recovery. So when things go wrong, especially at the service level. So if I had to summarize the context that I'm interested in, that would be when things go wrong. So all form of negative interaction between consumers and a brand, service providers, or any firms of any sort. So in one of the recent papers that I wrote, a literature review, we look at 3 different forms of negative interaction. Service failure is one, brand transgressions would be the other one, and the other one, the third one would be crisis, any form of marketing crisis, like product harm crisis. So that would be my specialty. And in terms of method, I do mainly behavioral work, like experiments, but a lot of surveys and field studies. And what I like especially would be a longitudinal surveys. So when you keep collecting surveys over time to capture and to understand the effect of time. You know, AI is everywhere in service. So because AI and the different interfaces empowered by AI now are used quite a bit to provide service. So we see a lot of chatbot, for example. So it's important in the interactions between the chatbot or the AI interface and the consumers that becomes ethical, that is well done, and to see how people will respond when there is a negative event involving AI. So it's something very important because AI is now becoming the source of so many different interfaces that it's a very hot topic in my fields at the moment. At this moment, what we're focusing on in the context of that project, this is why will people adapt or resist to adapt to AI empower applications to help with mental issues. So we really take an adoption of a AI health applications. So this is what we're focusing on. So this form of adoptions, or on the other end, that could be a form of over-reliance. So why would people adopt this kind of AI empower applications for mental health issues, or why would people resist to the adoptions of AI and empower applications for mental health? So this is really what we're focusing on in the context of this project. You know, I have a young kid who's 3 years old, so it's certainly what I taking care of him and playing with him is what I do in my free time, I guess, to be a dad. It's my favorite activities in my free time. But I like also to watch movies. I like to read sports. I'm very well documented in so many different sports. I should do more sport myself instead of reading it. But so yeah, I would say having good food, wine, some TV shows, sports, but mainly to play and to be a dad. That would be what I do in my free time at this moment.